What if one machine could handle mud, mountains, and your morning coffee run, all in comfort? Meet the TF4, built for people who don't stick to paved roads. This thing eats up rough terrain like it's nothing. Steep hills, muddy trails, rocky paths, the TF4 just powers through. Under the hood, you've got a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine pumping out 150 horsepower and 320 lb-ft of torque. That's serious muscle. It means you can climb tough terrain and still haul heavy loads without breaking a sweat. But here's the thing. It's not just tough, it's comfortable too. Step inside and you'll find room for 4, with heating, air conditioning, and a solid stereo system. So whether you're exploring backcountry trails or just running errands, you're riding in comfort. And the cargo bed? It's huge. Toss in camping gear, work supplies, or even a small boat, the TF4 carries it all with ease. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't ask you to choose between rugged and comfortable. You get both. Curious if the TF4 fits your lifestyle? Check the specs and find out. This isn't just a vehicle. It's your next adventure, waiting to happen. Ever seen a toy that could survive your grandkids too? Meet the Scania S730 mini truck, and trust me, this isn't your average ride-on toy. Engineers used real 3D design and serious testing tech to build this thing, shrinking down the actual Scania S730 truck into a mini version kids can actually drive. It's built for kids 5 and up, right through to adulthood. Yeah, adults can hop on too. A 24-volt electric motor powers it, paired with a tough chain-driven system that just won't quit. The frame? Stainless steel, built to last. The cab's molded plastic, the tires are real rubber, and it rolls smoothly on any surface. Grass, gravel, pavement, doesn't matter. Want a toy your kids can hand down to their own kids someday? This is it. Built tough. Built to last generations. Imagine a vehicle that laughs at swamps, floats over rivers, and climbs mountains like it's nothing. Meet the beast that refuses to get stuck. This is the Sherp N1200, and honestly, it's built to handle almost anything the planet throws at it. Frozen tundras? No problem. Deep swamps? Easy. Under the hood is a 1.8-liter diesel engine pumping out 55 horsepower and serious torque, because this thing cares more about raw power than speed. It can climb obstacles a full meter high and tackle steep 35-degree slopes without breaking a sweat. Those giant, low-pressure tires aren't just for grip on mud, snow, and ice. They double as paddles, letting it swim across rivers and lakes. What if your camper could just drive into a lake? Meet the Z Triton. It's not just an RV. It's a camper, a boat, and a bike, all rolled into one electric machine. Built for 2 people, it gives you a cozy little home that can roll off the road and glide straight into the water. No trailer, no boat ramp drama, just wheels turning into waves. Imagine parking by a lake, then paddling out to hunt for hidden treasure on a tiny island. Or floating quietly at sunset, with nothing but water around you. That's the kind of adventure this thing is built for. But it's not all about vacations. On a regular day, it works as a cargo bike, perfect for commuting or grabbing groceries. And when a river or canal blocks your path, it just crosses it. The Z Triton isn't chasing trends. It's rewriting how we explore, one land-to-water crossing at a time. If this blew your mind, hit subscribe. There's more like this coming. That's not a vehicle. That's freedom on wheels and water. What if your car never needed a charging station, ever? The Aptera Solar EV doesn't look like any car you've seen before, and that's exactly the point. Instead of copying traditional car design, Aptera built something completely different. It has 3 wheels, an ultra-sleek body, and every single curve is shaped to cut through air as smoothly as possible. The result? A driving range that can stretch anywhere from a few hundred miles to nearly 1,000, depending on which battery you choose. But here's the part that changes everything. Aptera has built-in solar panels that charge the car using nothing but sunlight. Just park it outside, and you're already gaining miles back. Inside, it's a 2-seater, clean, minimal, and surprisingly comfortable. And don't let the efficiency fool you. This thing can move. Aptera isn't just an electric car. It's a vision of driving that runs on sunshine. If that's the future, I'm ready for it. Drop a comment below. Would you daily drive a solar-powered car? What if a car built to conquer the world's toughest desert race could also drive you to the grocery store? Meet the Glickenhaus Boot, a machine that blurs the line between race car and daily driver. Under the hood sits a beefy GM-sourced 6.2-liter V8, cranking out 460 horsepower right out of the box. Want more? Slap on the optional supercharger and you're looking at a wild 650 horsepower. All that power flows through a smooth 6-speed automatic transmission, so you're not wrestling with gears while you're getting thrown around. Now here's where it gets interesting. The suspension has a massive 19 inches of wheel travel on each corner. That's not just a spec, that's the difference between smashing through rocks and boulders or gliding over them like they're speed bumps. What if your car could just drive into a lake? No ramp, no trailer, no problem. Picture this. You're cruising down the highway, and up ahead is a lake. Most cars would stop right there. Not this one. Meet the Sea Lion. A car that's also a boat, and honestly, it looks like it belongs in a movie. It's got this sleek, sporty shape that's built to cut through air on the road, so it can really move when you're driving. But here's the cool part. The body is made from lightweight aluminum, which means it's light enough to float, and strong enough to handle the water. When you hit the lake or river, the car switches into boat mode. A powerful propulsion system kicks in, and suddenly you're gliding across the water instead of driving over asphalt. No stopping, no swapping vehicles, it just transitions, smooth and fast. This isn't your average car. It's built for people who want more than just a commute, people chasing adventure on land and water alike. Would you dare to drive one? Let me know in the comments. One vehicle, two worlds, zero limits. Imagine a machine that laughs at deep snow, seats 7, and costs less than most trucks fully loaded. Meet the Snowtrack, a beast built right here in Idaho. This thing is made to chew through deep snow like it's nothing, and it still looks seriously cool doing it. We're talking a 7-seater snowcat, weighing about 3,400 pounds, powered by a 49.6 horsepower Kubota turbo diesel engine. Under the hood, a closed-loop hydrostatic drive keeps everything smooth and dependable, even in brutal conditions. Inside, it's warm, comfortable, and stupidly easy to control. One single joystick handles your speed, steering, and braking. No complicated setup, no guesswork. And here's the kicker. It starts at just $95,000, making it one of the most affordable American-made tracked snow vehicles out there. Snow doesn't stand a chance. Imagine a machine that drives through mud, climbs hills, and then just swims. Meet the Atlas ATV. This beast comes straight from Ukraine, built to survive terrain that would stop almost anything else. Under the hood is a 1.5-liter turbo diesel engine, cranking out 90 horsepower and a hefty 162 pound-feet of torque. That's enough muscle to push it up to 37 miles per hour on land. But here's where it gets wild. The Atlas doesn't stop at land. Drop it in water, and it keeps going, cruising at around 4 miles per hour like it's no big deal. How does it pull this off? A clever tri-mode steering system. You can switch between front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or even crab walk sideways, giving it insane control no matter what's underneath it. Inside, there's room for up to 12 people, and the whole interior can be customized depending on the job. Whether that's a search and rescue mission or weekend adventure with friends. A low center of gravity and serious ground clearance keep it stable, even when the terrain gets rough. It's not the prettiest vehicle out there, but when things get extreme, the Atlas ATV simply doesn't quit. This tiny machine can crawl through forests that would stop a full-size ATV in its tracks. Meet the Patrol Track Mini. Small in size, but seriously capable. Don't let its compact frame fool you. This thing was built to handle forest paths and rough field trails without breaking a sweat. Because it's so small, it can squeeze through tight, thick forest areas that bigger machines just can't reach. And with 250 millimeters of ground clearance, it rolls over rough, bumpy terrain like it's nothing. Under the hood, you've got a 4-stroke engine putting out 9.4 horsepower. Pair that with a CVT transmission, reverse gear included, and you get smooth, easy control every time you ride. Now let's talk comfort. The spring suspension gives you 100 millimeters of travel, so bumps and dips feel a lot less jarring. And those rubber tracks, reinforced with nylon cord, they grip like crazy, so you get real traction and durability, ride after ride. Whether you're a kid or an adult, whether you're out exploring for fun or getting real work done, the Patrol Track Mini keeps things simple, smooth, and reliable. Small size, big performance, that's the balance it strikes. Imagine a machine that laughs at deep snow. Meet the Bombi. Meet the Bombardier BR100. Fans just call it Bombi. It's small, but don't let that fool you. This thing is a tough little snow machine built to handle winter's harshest terrain. It weighs about 900 kilograms, and it rides on wide tracks that spread its weight out evenly. That means instead of sinking into deep snow, it glides right over the top, like it's floating on powder. Under the hood, it's got a 1.6-liter, 4-cylinder engine pushing around 57 horsepower. That's not going to break any speed records. Top speed is about 32 kilometers an hour, but it's more than enough to haul people or gear through remote, snowy areas or groomed trails with ease. Compared to giant snowcats, the BR100 is way easier to handle. But don't mistake small for flimsy. It's still built like those classic, sturdy tracked machines from back in the day. It's not fast, it's not fancy, but when you need reliable winter mobility in deep snow, the Bombi just gets the job done, simple, dependable, and full of old-school charm. This machine was built to survive terrain that destroys everything else. Meet the Tomcar TX, a beast built for the toughest terrain out there. It's got a fully welded frame and a roll cage, so you're getting serious durability and real safety, not just marketing talk. With 17 inches of ground clearance and nearly 14 inches of suspension travel, this thing eats rough trails for breakfast. Under the hood, a 1.5-liter gas engine cranks out 107 horsepower and 80 pound-feet of torque, more than enough muscle to power through mud, rocks, and steep climbs. Its low center of gravity keeps it planted, so sharp turns and gnarly side slopes feel controlled instead of terrifying. And it's flexible too. Choose from 2-seat or 4-seat setups, with standard or extended beds, depending on whether you're hitting trails for fun or getting real work done. Bottom line. The Tomcar TX is a rugged, reliable off-road machine built to handle anything you throw at it. This machine tows 2,500 pounds, hits 62 miles an hour, and still handles like a dream. Meet the beast that changes everything. Let's talk about the Massimo T-Boss 1000, and trust me, this thing means business. Under the hood sits a powerful 997cc V-twin engine pumping out 83 horsepower, launching you up to 62 miles per hour. Need to switch things up? Just toggle between 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive depending on the terrain. It can tow up to 2,500 pounds and haul 1,000 pounds in its cargo bed, so heavy jobs are no problem. Only 110 of these were ever built, and this snow machine still refuses to sink. Meet the Tucker Snow Kitten, a little machine built for one job: crawling through deep snow without breaking a sweat. Under the hood, it's rocking an old Ford-based engine, pumping out about 32 horsepower. Not a lot by today's standards, but that's not the point. This thing isn't about speed. It's about staying on top of the snow instead of sinking into it. 2 steel tracks run along pontoons underneath, spreading the weight out so it glides over soft snow instead of digging in. Top speed? Around 11 miles per hour. Basically a brisk walk, but that's kind of the charm. Because it's small and the controls are simple, you can actually thread it through narrow forest trails without a fight. It's forgiving, easygoing, almost gentle for a machine built to handle harsh winter terrain. And here's the kicker: only about 110 of these were ever made. That makes the Snow Kitten less of a workhorse and more of a rolling piece of nostalgia. Imagine a machine that hits 55 miles per hour on tank treads, faster than any tracked vehicle on Earth. Meet the beast that eats mud, sand, and snow for breakfast. This is the Repsol EV3F4, and it's basically a monster in disguise. It's the fastest tracked vehicle in the world, cruising at 55 miles per hour thanks to a massive 1,500 horsepower engine under the hood. That's serious power, but speed isn't the only trick up its sleeve. Thick rubber tracks let it plow through mud, sand, and snow like they're nothing. No terrain slows this thing down. Here's the surprising part. It's not just a brute. Inside, there's a floating cockpit built for comfort, with room for 4 passengers. So you get raw power and a smooth ride at the same time. It's loaded too. Bright lights for night driving, GPS so you never get lost, a stereo for the ride, and a backup camera for safety. And with a 64-gallon fuel tank, you can go the distance. Bottom line, this isn't just a vehicle. It's built for people who crave extreme adventure and refuse to let any terrain stand in their way. Imagine lifting a boat straight out of the water, without a dock, a crane, or a single scratch on the hull. Meet the Croc Lift, a game-changing boat lift that's changing how boats get moved in and out of the water. If you don't have a proper dock or launch ramp, this machine is built for you. Think of it as a motorized, submersible trailer that can drive right into the water, lift your boat, and carry it out safely. It works on all kinds of terrain, fits different yard layouts, and handles both single-hull and multi-hull boats with ease. What makes it special? It uses hydraulic lifting arms and specially designed side supports that cradle the boat gently, so there's no risk of damaging the hull. The whole frame can stretch wider or narrower depending on your boat's size, thanks to its telescopic design. It's coated in tough, rust-resistant paint built to survive years near saltwater. This 8-wheeled beast can drive straight into a lake, and keep going. Meet the Mud Oxford Mac, an amphibious 8x8 built for the toughest terrain on Earth. Under the hood is an 85-horsepower Ford gas engine, giving it more than enough muscle for heavy-duty jobs. But the real magic is in how it moves. Instead of a regular drivetrain, it runs on a fully hydraulic system with individual motors on each wheel, just like a military tank. That means it can twist, turn, and grip its way across brutal landscapes that would stop most vehicles cold. Up top, a heavy-duty cooling system sits on the roll bar, keeping the engine running strong even in extreme heat or non-stop use. Sure, it's not exactly built for city streets, it's too big, too specialized. But that's not the point. Out in the field, this thing shines. Oil crews, forestry teams, remote job sites, this is where the Fort Mac earns its reputation. And because it's fully amphibious, it can roll off dry land straight into water without missing a beat. If you need a machine that simply refuses to quit, the Mud Oxford Mac might be it. Drop a comment if you'd want to ride in one. Imagine a machine that never loses its grip, no matter how brutal the terrain gets. Meet the Mud Ox XL, a tough, do-it-all machine that's been getting better since 2008. It's built for people who need serious power for work or rental jobs, and it doesn't disappoint. You get a choice of 2 gas engines, 57 or 85 horsepower, so you can pick the muscle that fits your job. But the real magic is in how it drives. Thanks to its hydrostatic drivetrain, switching between forward, reverse, and even spinning in place feels smooth and effortless. No jerky shifts, no hesitation, just control. And when it comes to hauling, this thing means business. It can carry 2,000 pounds on board and tow another 2,500 pounds behind it. Whether you're using it for farm work, job sites, or weekend adventures, it's built to handle the load. Here's the cool part. There's no shifting involved, and no power gets wasted. Every bit of torque goes straight to keeping your tires gripped to the ground. You can even choose how you want to drive it, dual levers for that classic feel, or a steering wheel and pedals for a more familiar ride. Either way, you're in charge. What if your car's tires could think, feel, and change shape while you drive? Meet the Goodyear Eagle 360 Urban, a tire that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Instead of the usual round tire, this one is a full sphere. It connects to the car using magnetic levitation, kind of like how futuristic trains float above their tracks. That means the car could move in any direction, even sideways, like it's dancing instead of driving. But here's where it gets really wild. The outer layer of this tire is covered in something Goodyear calls bionic skin. It's packed with sensors, so the tire can literally feel the road beneath it. Rain starting to fall? The tire reacts instantly. Tiny actuators under the surface pull the tread inward, creating small dimples that grip wet roads better. Once the road dries up, those same actuators push the tread back out, smoothing it over again. So basically, this tire adapts in real time, changing its grip based on what's actually happening outside. It's not just a tire anymore, it's a smart, responsive piece of technology. If concepts like this excite you, stick around. There's a lot more futuristic tech coming your way. Innovation like this reminds us, the future isn't coming, it's already rolling in. This 4.8-ton beast can drive on land, cross rivers, and turn sideways. Meet the Shaman. Picture a vehicle that laughs at mud, water, and tight corners. That's the Avtoro's Shaman, an 8x8 all-terrain machine built for the toughest ground on Earth. It's big, over 6 meters long, more than 2 meters wide, and almost 3 meters tall. Weighing nearly 5 tons, it still fits 8 people comfortably inside. Under the hood, a 3-liter turbo diesel engine pushes out 176 horsepower, getting this giant up to 43 miles per hour on land. Not bad for something this size. Here's where it gets clever. The Shaman has 3 steering modes. Normal front wheel steering for everyday driving, rear wheel steering that tightens the turning radius, and a wild crab mode that lets it move sideways, perfect for squeezing through tight spots. Its massive low-pressure tires soak up rough terrain, and with an optional propeller attached, this thing turns into a boat, cruising through water at over 4 miles per hour. Sure, it's too big for city streets. But that's not the point. This is a machine built for expeditions, rescue missions, and places where normal vehicles simply give up. Want to see it in action? Stick around. Ever wonder how anglers stay warm while ice fishing in below-zero winters? This might be the answer. Imagine fishing for walleye without freezing your fingers off. That's what these fiberglass ice houses from Ice Pro trailers do. Built tough in Minnesota, they're made to handle brutal winters with ease. They're lightweight and easy to tow behind your ATV onto the ice. Inside, it's a cozy cabin, vinyl floors, TVs, comfy beds for up to 6 people, and fishing holes cut into the floor so you can fish without stepping outside. You get fresh and waste water tanks, a powerful furnace, plus optional AC and solar power. Safety's covered too, with smoke, carbon monoxide, and propane alarms. Prices start around $26,000 and go up to $66,000. Check the link below to find your perfect winter setup. NASA just built a rover that could change everything about living on the moon. Meet the Lunar Outpost Eagle, the rover NASA is counting on to help humans actually work and live on the moon. It's built for NASA's Lunar Terrain Vehicle program and designed to support long-term missions as part of the Artemis program. And this thing has to be tough. We're talking extreme temperatures, intense radiation, and some of the roughest terrain you can imagine. The moon doesn't exactly roll out the welcome mat. But the Eagle is built for all of it. It can carry astronauts, haul cargo, and transport scientific gear far beyond where the spacecraft lands. And when there's no crew on board, it operates completely on its own. What makes it really impressive is how adaptable it is. From exploration runs to construction work to potential commercial operations on the lunar surface. It was built alongside top aerospace and automotive partners, and it signals something bigger. We're not just visiting the moon anymore. We're planning to stay. The Eagle isn't just a rover, it's the foundation of a future up there. What if your yard could take care of itself, in every season, without you lifting a finger? Meet the Apollo Turf Storm, an AI-powered yard robot that mows your lawn, clears snow, and collects leaves, all by itself. This thing knows exactly where it's going. Using satellite positioning and AI vision, it maps your entire yard and moves with pinpoint accuracy, even on bumpy, uneven ground. Steep slopes? Not a problem. It handles inclines up to 45 degrees on all-wheel drive with high-grip tires built for tough terrain. And it doesn't quit easily. One battery charge gives you up to 6 hours of non-stop work, and when you need to switch tasks, just swap the attachment. Mowing deck, snowblower, leaf collector, done in seconds. Rain, dust, mud, it's built to handle all of it. This isn't just a lawnmower. It's your yard, on autopilot, every single season. If smarter outdoor living is your thing, subscribe. We cover machines like this every week. The future of yard care isn't coming. It's already here. Most people have never heard of this trailer, but logistics companies are quietly obsessed with it. Meet the Pavelli STV Jazz, a semi-trailer that's turning heads in the transport world for all the right reasons. Now, details on this machine are still emerging. But here's what we do know, and it's impressive. The STV Jazz is built for one thing: versatility. Whether you're moving bulk cargo, timber, containers, or modular freight, this trailer is designed to handle it all without breaking a sweat. Think reinforced chassis, solid load securing points, full compatibility with heavy-duty towing trucks and tractors. It's built tough for real industrial work, not showroom floors. In logistics, flexibility isn't a bonus. It's everything. And that's exactly where the STV Jazz steps up. It's made for operations that need a trailer that adapts, performs, and keeps moving, no matter the load, no matter the route. The transport game is evolving fast, and the Pavelli STV Jazz might just be the piece that keeps you ahead. If powerful machinery is your thing, hit subscribe. We've got more coming. What if your next ride could go from downtown traffic to backcountry trails, silently? Meet the Earthling Stealth E-40, an electric vehicle built for pretty much anywhere you want to take it. It's sleek, it's low to the ground, and it's made for two totally different worlds: busy city streets and rough off-road trails. Under the hood, you've got a powerful electric motor that delivers serious torque, but here's the cool part: it runs almost silently. No roaring engine, no exhaust noise, just smooth, quiet power whenever you hit the gas. Inside, there's plenty of room for passengers and gear, so whether you're heading out for a weekend adventure or hauling equipment for work, you're covered. It's also packed with smart tech that keeps you connected and makes every drive feel effortless. City commute in the morning? Easy. Muddy trail in the afternoon? No problem. The Stealth E-40 handles both without breaking a sweat. This rover can carry astronauts, haul cargo, and work completely alone, all on the moon. Meet the Astrolab Flex rover. Built for the moon's harshest conditions, and built to do some serious work. It can carry two fully suited astronauts while hauling up to 1,600 kilograms of cargo in a 3 cubic meter space. That's more capacity than most trucks on Earth. And when there's no crew on board, the Flex gets to work on its own. Its robotic arm has 6 degrees of freedom and a 25 kilogram lift capacity, handling tasks fully autonomously. Getting around the moon is the hard part. The Flex uses Venturi hyperdeformable wheels to tackle slopes up to 30 degrees and reach speeds of 20 kilometers per hour. An adaptive suspension handles the rest. Power comes from a deployable 3 square meter solar array. A steerable high-gain antenna keeps it connected to Earth at all times. Navigation sensors take care of hazard avoidance, letting the Flex operate semi-autonomously across the lunar South Pole. The moon isn't just a destination anymore. It's a worksite. And the Flex is ready to prove that. Subscribe now so you don't miss what comes next on the lunar frontier. This backyard-built bike caravan turns pedal power into your own tiny home on wheels. Picture this: a tiny home you can tow with your bike. That's exactly what this DIY bicycle caravan is. It looks simple, but someone built this whole thing in their backyard, and it's packed with clever ideas. It's made from lightweight plywood and aluminum, so it's light enough for a bike to pull, but tough enough to handle real trips. 2 sturdy wheels keep it steady no matter the terrain, and its smooth shape makes towing easier. Open the door and you'll find a cozy little bed, soft and comfy, with enough headroom to sit up and move around without feeling cramped. Underneath the bed, hidden storage for your bags, camping gear, whatever you need. The insulated walls keep you warm in winter and cool in summer. Outside, there's a fold-out table for meals, card games, or just hanging out, and it folds away when you're done. A small solar panel charges your devices, LED lights help at night, and it even collects rainwater. Pull out the awning, and you've got instant shade. It's freedom, comfort, and adventure, all towed by a bicycle. This one trailer can haul a massive powerline spool, and one person can deploy it alone. Here's how. Meet the Stu Cable Drum Roller Trailer, built for the crews laying power lines and telecom cables across tough, unpredictable terrain. The whole frame is forged from high-strength MC700 steel. That means it handles serious weight on highways and rough construction sites without breaking a sweat. And the best part? One person can run this thing solo. The electronic braking system keeps everything controlled at highway speeds. Need to park on uneven ground? The hydraulic landing arms lift and stabilize the load automatically, no guesswork. Hitching to different trucks isn't a problem either. The drawbar adjusts in height, and a self-supporting jockey wheel locks everything into place cleanly. Once the spool is loaded, heavy-duty ball-bearing roller shafts hold it firm during transit, no shifting, no damage. Payload starts at 6,000 kilograms and scales up to 13,000 kilograms gross weight, with custom configurations available on request. If your crew is moving heavy cable regularly, this trailer was built specifically for that job. Drop your required drum weight or delivery region in the comments, and I'll point you toward the right spec. This trailer can carry a machine that weighs as much as a house, and still hug every bump in the road. Meet the Komodo KMD4 Pendle Axle Low Loader. A trailer built for one job: hauling the heaviest, bulkiest machinery without breaking a sweat. Its steel frame is tough as nails, and the 4-axle pendle suspension spreads the weight evenly, so it stays steady even on rough, uneven ground. Need to move something extra long? The platform extends to fit oversized loads without losing strength or safety. That axle design also lets each wheel flex independently, keeping tires planted firmly for better control on tricky terrain. From construction gear to transformers and industrial equipment, this trailer handles it all, and Komodo even customizes builds for your exact needs. Want hauling power you can trust? This is it. Big loads, zero compromises. That's Komodo engineering. What if one trailer could carry your groceries today and your camping gear tomorrow? Meet the Hamax Venture Cargo Trailer, your new favorite hauling buddy. For about $500, this thing switches from a bike trailer to a walking cart in seconds. Heading to the store? Hook it to your bike. Taking the dog for a walk? Unhook it and roll. It's built from lightweight aluminum, so it's tough but still easy to handle. A waterproof cover keeps your stuff dry, and the elastic cargo system holds everything snug, even on bumpy rides. Need to store it? The wheels pop right off and the whole thing folds flat. Small space, no problem. Big load, also no problem. The platform handles it. Sleek, simple, and built for real life. Grab one and make hauling easy again. What if your bicycle was also your bedroom, your kitchen, and your entire home? Meet the GoCamp, a camper you actually pedal. Flevobike took their GoLo Cargo e-bike and attached a fully functional mini living space right onto the back. And honestly, it's way more livable than it looks. Step inside and you've got a fold-out bed, a little dining and work area, storage shelves, and even mosquito protection built right in. All of it tucked inside a sleek, narrow shell that cuts through the wind like it was born to move. Power comes from a 1,000 watt-hours battery with pedal assist, and a 400-watt solar panel keeps you charged up off-grid for as long as you need. You're looking at roughly 30 miles of range per charge, plenty for a slow, scenic adventure. Pricing sits around €10,000 to €11,000 for the full setup. Is it experimental? A little, but for anyone who wants to travel slow, live light, and skip the gas station forever, this thing makes a serious case. Meet the Audi DNA bike, the suitcase that turns into a ride. Sounds crazy? It's real. Picture this. You land at the airport, grab your bag, and instead of dragging it around, you ride it. That's the idea behind the Audi DNA bike. It actually started as a luggage design, meant to make travel lighter and easier. But then it grew into something bigger, a 3-wheeled ride, 2 wheels up front, 1 in the back. Imagine flying above the water, powered by nothing but your own 2 legs. Meet the Jetcycle Max, and no, it's not electric. This thing runs on you. It's part pedal boat, part kayak, part hydrofoil, all rolled into one wild single-seat ride. Here's how it works. You pedal, just like a bike. That pedaling spins a propeller underwater. The propeller is connected to a hydrofoil, a wing-shaped blade that lifts the entire boat up and out of the water. Once you're up on that foil, drag drops, and suddenly you're gliding, not paddling. How fast? Up to 12 kilometers an hour, about 7.5 miles per hour. Not bad for leg power alone. And the best part? It's lightweight, easy to steer, and stays stable even when the water gets choppy. Imagine a truck so wild, it looks like it drove straight out of a sci-fi movie, and it's about to hit the streets for real. So here's the deal with Tesla's Cybertruck. It's this bold, all-electric pickup that's had everyone talking, and production is finally kicking off. Why all the hype? Well, it's not just the crazy design. It's packed with serious power, and it can go a long way on a single charge. Step inside, and it's actually way roomier than you'd expect. 6 adults can ride comfortably, and there's still a huge cargo bed for all your gear. Right in front of you sits a massive 17-inch touchscreen, basically running the entire truck from one spot. But here's the coolest part. The truck bed area is fully modular. That means you can customize it however you want. Want a mini kitchen back there? Done. Need extra storage for road trips? Easy. It's basically a blank canvas for whatever lifestyle you're living. And the price? Starting around $39,900 for the base single-motor version. Pretty wild for what you're getting. Would you drive one? Drop a comment and let me know. This isn't just a truck. It's a whole new way to think about one. This tiny trailer might just outsmart your entire camping setup. The Airstream Base Camp is built for people who want the outdoors without giving up comfort. It's light enough to tow with almost any vehicle, yet tough enough to handle rough trails and back roads. Step inside and you'll find a smart little layout, a kitchen, a bathroom with a shower, and a bed that folds away into a dining space when you need it. Big windows wrap around the inside, so you wake up staring at mountains instead of walls. And when you're far from any outlet, solar panels keep the lights on and the fridge running. It's basically a tiny home that goes wherever you go, comfortable, capable, and ready for anything. If you're the kind of person who chases sunsets and sleeps better under stars, this trailer was made for you. So, would you trade your driveway for a view like this? Drop your answer below. Imagine a car with only 2 wheels, that never tips over. Meet Shane. Picture this. The guy who invented the hoverboard just built a car. It's called Shane, and it's unlike anything you've seen. 2 wheels, side by side, no training wheels needed. It looks like a toy, but don't let that fool you. 5 adults can actually ride inside Shane. Step in, and it feels like you're strapping into a futuristic roller coaster. Here's the wild part. Shane's wheels constantly adjust themselves to keep the car perfectly balanced, even at high speeds. What if your dream home could float? Meet the Waterlodge Apart XXL, a houseboat that feels more like a floating dream home. It's got 2 cozy bedrooms and 2 modern bathrooms, so it's perfect for families or a group of friends wanting a getaway that's a little different. Step inside and you'll find a warm, welcoming living space with a kitchen kitted out with upgraded appliances. Great for cooking up something nice or just hanging out with the people you love. Now here's the best part. Climb up a sleek stainless steel ladder and you land on a massive rooftop terrace, the kind of spot where sunsets hit different. Under the hood, twin Yamaha 25 horsepower outboards keep things running smooth on the water. And it's not just about looks, floor heating and solar panels make this home efficient and kind to the planet too. Whether you're after a peaceful escape or a stylish place to call home, the Waterlodge Apart XXL delivers comfort, luxury, and sustainability, all in one floating package. Curious what life on the water could look like? Come take a look. Imagine a machine that flies across snow and water, and you built it yourself. Meet the wildest ride you've never heard of. Alright, get ready, because this next machine is straight out of a dream. It's called the Aero Sledge, and honestly, calling it just a sledge doesn't do it justice. This thing is a DIY build, which means someone made it with their own 2 hands, and the result is insane. Under the hood, it's got a solid 24 horsepower engine, giving it more than enough muscle to move. Instead of wheels, it uses a propeller, just like the ones you'd see on airboats gliding through swamps. That propeller is what pushes it forward, smooth and effortless. Here's the coolest part though, this isn't just a snow machine. It handles water just as well, all thanks to 2 air cushions on the sides. Those cushions keep it steady and balanced, even when conditions get rough. So whether you're racing across a frozen lake or cruising over open water, this thing keeps you steady and in control. Riding it isn't just transportation, it's an experience you won't forget. He wanted to be the coolest guy in his neighborhood, so he built a motorcycle out of junk. What happened next shocked everyone. This guy had one dream: to be the coolest person on his street. So instead of buying something flashy, he decided to build it himself. All he had was an old bicycle and a couple of car wheels. That's it, no fancy workshop, no expensive parts. Using just a welding machine and an angle grinder, he spent 2 weeks turning these random pieces into something incredible, a custom 3-wheeled motorcycle. He even made his own wheel hubs on a lathe and added 4 bearings so it would ride smooth and steady. Now here's the crazy part. Even though it looks simple, this thing is tough. It runs perfectly, no wobbling, no breaking down. Just pure, solid engineering from scratch. And the total cost for this entire build? Only $89, not counting the wheels. $89 for a ride that turns heads everywhere he goes. Every time he rolls down the street now, people stop and stare. Total money well spent. Imagine sleeping underwater, without ever getting wet. This floating hotel suite is unlike anything you've ever seen. Meet the Athenea capsule, the world's first floating eco-luxury hotel suite. This isn't your average hotel room. It's a self-powered, unsinkable little bubble that floats right on the sea, giving guests a front row seat to the ocean like never before. It's adventurous, it moves with the water, and it blends right into its surroundings, giving guests this incredible feeling of total freedom. Whatever kind of natural environment it's placed in, the capsule adapts to it, without harming a thing. That's the whole point. It's built to be eco-friendly from the ground up. But don't think eco-friendly means basic. Inside, everything matches the comfort and luxury you'd expect from a top international hotel. And the real magic? You get to admire the underwater world from inside a calm, peaceful glass bubble. The mind behind this? Naval architect Jean-Michel Ducasse. His inspiration came from a floating saucer in the 1977 Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. And here's the best part. These pods can go almost anywhere. No underwater foundation needed, so the natural habitat stays completely untouched. A 30-inch wheel that looks like the moon itself, on a motorcycle nobody's ever seen before. Meet the Akrapovic full moon concept, and trust me, this isn't your average motorcycle. This is a rolling piece of art, built to show off just how good this company is at crafting exhaust systems. So what makes it so special? Start with that wheel. The front wheel is a massive 30 inches, made from aluminum and carbon fiber. It looks just like a full moon, which is exactly where the name comes from. It gives the whole bike this powerful, almost hypnotic presence. Now here's the crazy part. Over 800 hours went into building this thing by hand. What if your lawn mowed itself, even on hills, even around obstacles, without a single cable in the ground? Meet the Momotion Luba 2AWD, a robotic mower that actually thinks for itself. No boundary wires, no complicated setup, just drop it on your lawn and let it work. It uses GPS and 3D camera technology to map your yard and navigate it precisely, all on its own. And with all-wheel drive plus smart suspension, it handles steep slopes and uneven ground without breaking a sweat. We're talking hills up to 38 degrees and bumps up to 8 centimeters tall. 2 powerful cutting blades cover up to 5,000 square meters a day. You can even split your yard into up to 60 separate zones and customize exactly how each one gets mowed. It detects obstacles using AI, ultrasonic sensors, and 3D vision, so your garden furniture, kids' toys, and pets stay safe. What if your car and your bike had a baby, and it cost less than 4,000 euros? Meet the Cankar e-bike Mark -1, and yes, it's exactly what it looks like. This thing is a fully enclosed electric bike that gives you the cozy feel of sitting in a car while still getting all the freedom of cycling. It's not a car, it's not a regular bike. It's something in between, and honestly, it might be the smartest way to get around town. One charge takes you up to 100 kilometers. That's your whole week of commuting handled without touching a fuel pump. The ride is smooth too. We're talking car-grade suspension soaking up every bump, plus hydraulic disc brakes keeping you in full control no matter the weather. Want to level it up? You can add a solar panel to charge on the go, heated seats for those cold mornings, and app-based GPS tracking so you always know where your ride is. All of this for under €4,000. If you've been waiting for a smarter, greener way to commute, this might just be it. Drop a comment below. Would you daily drive this thing? The future of commuting just got a lot more interesting. Imagine a machine that eats mountains, drinks dunes, and never burns a drop of gas. Meet the Mars 16X. Picture this. You're deep in the wild, miles from any road, and your ride doesn't even blink. That's the Mars 16X. It's built for adventure lovers who want raw power without the guilt of a gas-guzzling engine. This thing runs on clean electric power, so you get serious performance with zero emissions. Its tough frame and extra ground clearance mean rocky trails and sandy dunes barely slow it down. The suspension soaks up every bump, so you glide instead of getting rattled around. And thanks to its big battery, you're not stuck worrying about range. You can go farther, push harder, and chase bigger adventures. But it's not just about brute strength. Step inside and you'll find a roomy, comfortable cabin, sleek digital screens, and smart tech that keeps you connected wherever you roam. It's the perfect mix of comfort and capability. If you're after thrilling, sustainable off-road adventures, the Mars 16X delivers power, performance, and peace of mind, all in one ride. Ready to explore differently? Drop a comment and tell us where you'd take it first. What if your camper could survive completely off the grid, forever? Meet the Polydrops XP19, a travel trailer that's rewriting the rules of van life. This isn't your average camper. It's built for people who want real comfort out in nature, without needing to plug into anything. Designed by Kim Yun Liu and Jun Cha, the XP19 runs on its own energy, soaking up power right from its surroundings so you can go further, stay longer, and skip the emissions entirely. Here's the cool part. Its shape isn't inspired by other campers. Think sports cars. Think armored vehicles. That's where this sleek, aerodynamic design comes from. Tough on the outside, smooth in motion. The whole thing is built from aluminum composite, so it's lightweight but seriously well insulated. That means less energy wasted keeping you warm or cool, and more energy doing what matters, powering your adventure. This isn't just a trailer. It's a glimpse at where travel is headed. Imagine towing your house down the highway, then driving it straight into a lake. There's a company in Turkey that just broke the rules of what a camper can be. It's called CL Vans, and their whole motto is, break the limits. And honestly, they live up to it. Picture this. You're towing a sleek camper down the highway, just like any road trip. But when you hit the water, that same camper turns into a full-blown boat. No swapping vehicles, no separate trailer for a boat. Just one machine that does both. Inside, it feels like a tiny luxury home. Big windows so you get the view. Curtains for privacy. Even mosquito nets so you can leave things open in the woods or by the bay without bugs crashing the party. They've also thought about the planet. You can choose a classic gas-powered engine, or go with a clean electric motor instead. There are two sizes. The smaller one is light, easy to tow behind a regular car, and you don't even need a boating license to drive it. The bigger one is built for families, hits up to 13 knots, and yes, that one does require a proper maritime certificate. It's part camper, part boat, and honestly, all adventure. What if a motorcycle could never tip over, even at a dead stop? Meet the EV Gyrocar C1. It looks like a motorcycle, but it rides like nothing you've ever seen. Inside, spinning gyroscopes work non-stop to keep it perfectly balanced, even standing still. No kickstand, no tipping over, just pure, steady balance. And this thing isn't slow either. The C1 can hit speeds over 100 miles per hour, lean into corners up to 45 degrees, and go 170 miles on a single charge. That's a full day of riding without stopping to plug in. Here's the real magic. When you turn or hit a bump, the gyroscopes absorb the wobble, not you. That means a smoother, safer ride, even in situations that would send a regular motorcycle sliding. Meet gyroscopic transport, the vehicle that floats above traffic, balances on just 2 wheels, and never touches a rail. Sounds impossible? It's already being built. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, watching the clock tick away. Now imagine gliding right over all of it. That's the idea behind gyroscopic transport, a wild new transport system. These futuristic pods balance on just 2 wheels using gyroscopes, the same tech that keeps a spinning top upright. That balance lets them zip through crowded cities smoothly and safely, no wobbling, no tipping. Here's the cool part. These pods travel above regular traffic. They're elevated, so they skip the gridlock completely and barely touch the ground space cities already struggle to find. Less room needed, less congestion created. There are no rails, no tracks, just dedicated routes and clean energy powering every trip. That means passengers move quickly and safely, without adding a single gram of pollution to the air. This isn't just about beating traffic. It's about rethinking how cities move altogether, cutting emissions, freeing up road space, and making transportation feel sleek and effortless. Gyroscopic transport is a bold, futuristic vision, and it might be closer than you think. So, would you ride one? Drop your thoughts below. The future of getting around isn't on the road anymore. It's above it,